What is a DJ if he can't scratch? What is an MC if he can't rap? What is a beat without a live clap? Well, I can do it all, baby, just like that.
What do you guys think about skateboarding as of 2021?
As of today?
Yeah, as of today.
Oh, it's fucking dope.
So hi guys, I'm here with
Rena.
Alex, Carlos.
Eileen or Brycey May on TikTok. I'm gonna put that in there.
Woo! She got a TikTok. All right, for
Jerry.
Jay,
No. Nina.
Nina, Poncho. Yeah, you gotta be in it. Come on, just put your mask on.
They're a couple, so you got it.
All right, for sure.
Rough directed, man.
What do you think about skateboarding in 2021?
Skateboarding is like a cool activity to do, especially in 2021 because it's socially distant, it's active, and it lets you meet a lot of cool new people like you.
Bet.
You know, it went skyrocketed as far as technique for a lot of new skaters, and it just went to a whole different level. And it takes a lot more to be on top now, you know. And
Okay.
it's just you gotta finesse your skill, and it's badass.
Oh, okay, for sure. Skate culture, people want to know, well, I personally want to know as well, like, how has skateboarding changed, and like, how do people view skateboarding in general? So I was going to ask you right now, man, how do you view skateboarding as of 2021?
Well, I don't see any interest in it.
When you think of skateboarding, at least, I know you said that you don't skateboard. What comes to mind when you think of a skateboarder?
I think of someone who's pretty young, maybe teenager to maybe early 20s or so,
Uh-huh.
mainly because people after 20 drive a car.
Having fun.
Having fun?
Remind me when I was young, because that's when Tony Hawk and all them were real popular.
Oh,
It was fun, it was good practice, and I always thought the people at the skate parks were like really nice, really like community driven. I like it, it's a good sport.
Skateboarding like 10 years ago, so it's probably different nowadays for you guys.
you had to do something. No internet around, right? No internet around to be, you know. Yeah, okay. There was internet, but it wasn't like, you know, people on their phones all the time on it. You know what I mean? Yeah, okay, for sure. All right, then.
I think it takes talent and it's a good way to get around.
Think of the culture right away, right? You think of the
Yeah.
tricks.
Those Saturday mornings, go out there, early mornings, go out, catch the bus, skate parks, just have a good time.
Do you think that skateboarding has a negative connotation to it? As junkies, as like misfits, do you think people still see people like that in 2021? Or do you think that's changed?
I think some people.
Some people look at it, you know, oh, they're
rebels.
rebels. Nah,
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's not. It's just.
But I would hope that it's not associated with that anymore, you know? That was like back in our day.
I don't judge.
Right.
Like a lot, I think society will judge skaters because a lot of times the younger kids are very disrespectful around businesses, so then they get perceived as just little punks, right? But I don't think so.
Negative?
Yeah.
Nah, it's just all fun. It's just a culture, man. It's just fun. Some people don't like it. Some people think it's, you know, against the rules. But at the end of the day, it's something, you know, people like within themselves and like to have a good time.
Do you think there used to be negative connotations to skateboarding?
Negative? Nah, not really.
Not really?
I don't have any bad connotations about them. I think it's just a means of transportation.
I probably see it as a transportation, like people use bikes and stuff right now.
Oh, okay. You think more people use skateboarding as a mode of transportation versus an actual sport?
Sport, yeah.
Do you consider it as a sport?
No.
You don't consider skateboarding as a sport?
No.
I think like depending on the demographic you ask, like maybe like older boomers, there might still be a stigma. I would agree that like, you know, there's like a stereotype that skateboarders are just like people who drop out of school or do drugs, smoke weed. But I think not like among younger people. I don't think that there's a stigma at all. And especially now because of quarantine where more people are just doing activities outside. Yeah, I think that's gone away.
Okay.
And plus, like with like social media, where like more people are just like videotaping, like just like activities and stuff. It's like literally anybody that's skateboarding, like, you know, your millennial office guy skateboarding to work, or
That's
like
true.
you know,
That's
little
facts.
kids, or.
So, do you think seeing it as a mode of transportation has made skateboarding a bigger activity today than it was back then? Is that what you think?
Yeah, if you go to like San Diego and LA, they have the scooter ones.
So that's why I think of it as a transportation, because the scooter is this electrical one, so people probably use that as faster than like to get to places other than cars, because sometimes it'll be faster to get us a skateboard than it is in the car.
People don't see it as how we used to see it back in the day, where this was fun to get around, you know, just longboarding and everything else, man.
What about skateboarding has changed, do you think?
Shit. Honestly, I ain't been around it so long.
Back in the day, when I used to be probably your age, kickflips were like the thing, you know, 360 flips. Now you have to do like all kinds of different stuff to be at a higher level and it's
to separate
like,
yourself,
exactly,
right?
Exactly.
Okay, interesting, bro. Back then, it was more, you would see like white dudes, especially like in the 70s more. Skating, but, and then the 80s it's like when it turned into like like Hispanics, Puerto Ricans, right?
I remember when there was a skate park in this mall before you guys were even.
Really, right here?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
There was an indoor skate park before. This was way before your time, man.
Damn, dude, I missed out, huh?
You know, you had Tony Hawk, you had, you know, God,
Ronnie Mullen,
all of them.
Early in the morning, right?
Nodis,
all of them. You know, that's what made Tilly's famous. That's what made you know, Paxson famous before, you know, their clothes started changing, vans, everything.
What do you see when you go to a mall? How do people dress? What kind of stores get a lot of attention? How do a lot of teenagers dress?
Oh, now?
Yeah.
Now it's like, I feel like the old 90s like style is like in.
Right.
Like back to like how it used to be.
Like an influence from the millennials, right?
Uh-huh.
So what do you think influenced that kind of style? Like, what do you think all this comes from?
Skateboarding,
right?
A lot of people rocking Vans, Chucks.
Right.
Dickies,
Okay.
you know?
So now we're starting to see skateboarding in the clothes
as
a trend, right?
Culture.
Because I saw all the new shirts with like, and like Tony Alva and all that stuff having their own brands and everything.
What do you think changed from back then to now? You guys don't really follow it like that?
This might seem...
Not a lot of people do it anymore?
No, I don't. This is the first time I've seen anybody out here.
For
with
real?
Honestly, in a really long time.
You don't see a lot of people on popsicle boards, or you don't see a lot of people on
boards.
On boards in general.
Really. Yeah. See anybody skating
Okay,
around
that's
or
new.
even
What do you think it is that people fear about skateboarding?
fear?
Yeah.
Injuries.
Injuries.
I'm scared to break bones.
Okay, I feel.
You know, excuse my language, but it's balls, man. Sometimes it just takes balls to do some, you know, even a six there. You know, it doesn't look like much, but once you're in there, you're like, oh shit. You know, it's you know, a lot of people just have it. It's in them, just like basketball or soccer or any sport. It's just naturally in them, and they can just do it, opposed to, you know, thinking about it and being hesitant. Because in this sport, if you're hesitant, you could get hurt. You know, if you're going through the stairs and you know, try to bail halfway, you could get hurt. You know, so you either have to go through it or not. You know, and that's what it takes. There's a lot of people that have it and a lot of people that don't.
I probably tried and fell. I mean, I'm more of a roller skater.
Roller skater, okay.
I didn't pick up skateboarding. I actually started rollerblading a lot.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
I've seen a lot of skateboarders out and about, and I've tried to go to skate parks to try rollerblading, but it's a little intimidating.
It is.
Like, a lot of skateboarders there, and I'm very like amateur rollerblading. So me, I think there's like an element of fear. Not because I'm not necessarily afraid of trying things that are dangerous, but I'm better, like I have like just this like weird fear attached to like skateboarder, like going really fast down a hill or just like, you know, something bad happening. And I don't like that skateboarders never wear helmets.
There are definitely barriers for people who want to go into skateboarding but are afraid to look stupid in a way. They're afraid to like get hurt, afraid to stand out.
Yeah, there's like a level of vanity.
Vanity, that's a new word. I haven't even heard of it. Okay, cool.
I kind of think it's the fan base. I think skateboarding, a lot more people are kind of like, oh, if you carry it by the trucks, you're a newbie, you're whack, you're lame. If you don't know any tricks, if you can't do it in the rink, if you can't do any tricks, then that's like, you're lame. And
Okay, so you're saying that there's a lot of social pressures in the world of skateboarding, and it makes it harder for people to join in on skateboarding.
Yeah, like I think with skateboarders nowadays, if you wear helmets and knee pads in the rink, like you're definitely a noob. You look super lame, probably get made fun of, but
Okay.
It's like either you break your head or, you know, you get made fun of.
Oh, okay. So other than that, so you're telling me that the thing that's stopping most people is really just fear at the end of the day. That's what keeps people from trying these crazy things. But if you think you could, you would.
Right.
So that's at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, it's all about self-confidence.
It's all about self-confidence. Okay. So you think there's a huge market for skateboarding, and like you can make more of a living today than you could back then, profit-wise as well?
Yeah, because of you know, social media and advertising and all that. It's a lot. It's a whole different game now, and that's why everybody in the culture now keeps pushing themselves to go to the next level. You know, we're in my generation, a kickflip would have been like, oh, okay, that's cool. Hell yeah, that's badass. You're getting there. But now, because of, you know, social media and all that, you have to separate yourself from them. So you have to take it to the next level to be recognized.
Social media attracts a lot of things.
Definitely social media. There's also a lot of pop culture things now. Like there's a new skateboarding anime as well. I'm not sure if there's Skate Infinity, if you've seen that one. That's a
yeah, I've heard about that one.
Yeah, and I think now it's just more widely accepted because of social media and because our generation, like since the younger generation's coming out more often now, I think it's more popular as well.
Okay.
You got for example, you got rappers that are wanting to become skateboarders. Look at Lil Wayne.
Right.
You know? So
Facts.
It all depends on who you are. It catches all different age groups too.
Yeah.
What needs to change? More people to be interested in not just skateboard culture, but skateboarding in general.
I don't know. I wanted to say you got to come together. That way everybody gets at peace, you can say. Everybody enjoy themselves.
Right. Do you think more people, if I paid you to start skateboarding, you would get into skateboarding again? If someone paid you to do it? If someone showed you?
Yeah, that's about it. Like, I don't mind. Not again, just go out for a cruise or something, you know? Like, hey.
As a hobby, something, right?
As a hobby, you know, like, you know, that's about it, you know? Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Anytime,
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you. You guys have a nice day.
Have a good night.
Yeah.
I think it needs to come back like it used to be when there's a lot of kids skateboarding that we're interested in. Even that kid on MTV, what was his name?
Ryan. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He was cute, and so he's like someone to follow. We need some good talent out there for people to watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're
Appreciate you.
welcome. Good luck, okay?
I think just getting over the fear, honestly, like social fears, fear of breaking your elbows, your arm or whatever, because people like break their arms. I knew a guy who broke both his arms and he still skateboards. So I think it's just getting over that fear overall.
Okay, interesting. All right then, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Yeah,
Thank you for your time.
What's the chance for more people? Price of skateboards. The more fucking skateboards are complete skateboards, high as hell.
That's true. Facts. So pricing is a barrier, right? You're saying pricing is a barrier, low-key? What else do you think?
For more events, public events for skaters, more, you know, I know once, you know, it was a place downtown San Bernardino called Core. Back when I was skating, when they used to have events for the public, for all skaters, man, it used to be so packed. Basically, everybody used to go down there and have a good time. And people who were scared to skate went down there and they got motivated, so it made more people want to skate. So more public events for skaters, for sure.
All right, man. Appreciate you, bro.
I think it's good as it is. It's a whole different culture. It's a whole different vibe. Like you know, you got your, you know, ravers. Like, you know, it comes in batches, dude. Like, you know, right now, not a lot of people might be into skating, but that doesn't mean in 5 years it's gonna pick up again. You know, in my generation, it started picking up because of the graffiti and all that, right? So it's a whole different culture, and you know, you being in it, you should feel yourself pretty blessed because it's a whole different, you know, than like Pretty Boys or whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you're more in tune with the streets, and that's something that's never gonna get out of your system, and it might take you to the next level. You know, it's just a learning process, and luckily I was able to get out of a lot of crazy stuff, but you know, that skating brought me into, but you know, you know, because of the streets again.
It was like an escape, but at the same time, it got you into
exactly,
stuff, right?
Exactly.
I appreciate you,
bro.
bro. You have a nice day, bro.
How much?
20 an hour.
Jeez, that's not enough.
Not even like, but we're talking basically, I'm paying you just to skateboard, bro. So you still wouldn't do it?
Jeez, it's not enough, bro. It's not enough to cover a broken arm. Are you serious?
That's true. Okay, but we're not gonna put you off on the deep end right away, bro. We're not gonna put you off the deep end. You know, we're gonna build you up first.
Like a lesson for, yeah.
So you would do that for sure?
Yeah, maybe. It's a possibility.
Oh, okay, for sure. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. You guys have a wonderful day. I didn't mean to make you guys feel old today, bro.
Right? Thanks for the 10 a.m. reality check.
That's funny.
Internet back there when I was like, dude.
All right, then I appreciate you guys. That's all I wanted to know.
Yeah.
All right, okay, cool, awesome. Well, I thank you so much.
Yeah,
it was nice
thank
talking
you.
to you.
Have a good luck with
You
the
too.
project.
Thank you.